So what we're going to do today is we're going with the next step in the Unit 1 assessment for the time that I was scared. Now, we've been talking all this semester about events where people were scared. You know, from the very beginning, we talked about jitters. Remember the first day I was nervous at school, first day jitters? We wrote about that. We did a web and we wrote a paragraph about it. We read The Moose in the Closet, where in the bathroom, where that child was nervous that a moose was going to come, and they were scared when the moose came and stuck their head in the bathroom. It was a time in her life when they were scared. And then we read that Smiles paragraph where he was afraid because he left his dog, lost his dog on the way to school, and they were going to take a picture of him. He couldn't smile because he was so scared, right? So we've been doing things where we are either scared or nervous or excited. And we even talked about Disneyland and rides and things like that, where it's a day you were excited, in case you've never been scared before. Well, yesterday we did a discussion time where all groups got together and had a time of talking about that day, where you shared when you were scared, and then other people asked you questions or told you about it. It went so very well. Now today we're going to have one more modeling of that, and then one more chance to do a discussion group. Now, I showed you this yesterday, this discussion rubric, and we talked about when we do these discussions, this is what we're looking for. Let me read it to you. And that's what we'll be looking for today, as Dan's going to share. Do you consistently listen to others and not interrupt? Remember that? If you're going to, and boy, it went so well yesterday. You sure listened to people. I'll be counting on it today. But along with that, do you focus with your eyes on the speaker? Right? Or do you look at them? And instead of doing this, the speaker, instead of looking around, what's going on in the recess out there? Yeah, are you looking at them with your eyes? And I'll be looking for that today when Dan shares. And are you keeping your hands to yourself? Well, that's a part of your grade, all right? And we're looking to see if you can do that, to be able to listen to every word that person says, put it in your head, and be able to either speak back to them or ask them questions. And we're also asking for the person to share to stay on topic. Now, yesterday, one person in my group was always saying, as they were asking questions, that's not on topic. And it was really good, because they realized that the questions that people were asking them didn't have to do with their topic of being scared. And it was really pretty smart of them to be saying to the group, you know, that question isn't on topic. Ask me a question that is on topic, right? That is meaningful to what I'm saying, right? And then when you're asking questions, you can also talk back to the person saying and say, can I add to that? Can I give you more ideas, or say something like I was scared like that once? That's even okay to share, because it adds to the topic, what they're talking about. And then when you ask a question, it's because you don't know something. If they're sharing, like getting lost at the mall, like someone did yesterday, and you ask a question, well, where were your parents when you were lost? You know, that's a kind of a clarifying question to say, I didn't get that part. And that's okay. Those are the kind of questions we're going to ask during this discussion time, group discussion time. Okay, so we're going to do that, only we're going to move to the back of the room, and Dan has volunteered to share.